Happy New Year, my dear Scorpio. I know I'm a little behind with getting these video scopes out this month. Well, hey, we're all celebrating New Year's, right? So, including me. Yeah. It's all about time management, but all personal stuff that I don't need to go into here with you, my friend. But I do want to welcome you to Wellness Beyond Intuition with me, Oliver. I hope you had a fantastic New Year, and I hope you're ready to just take on 2023, right? I'm sure you are. We're all striving to make the next year better and better and better, because that's just how it is. We do, so once in a while, there's a curveball that's being thrown our way. It's just not about going against the punches. It's about rolling with the punches, right? I'm really making it sound really tough this time around, but it's really not. No tough love from me, or maybe just a little bit, Okay, first of all, hit that like button. Okay, let's get the algorithm going. That would be fantastic, and you would help me a lot here. I'm going to keep shuffling here, as I also tell you that I do personal readings, and you can find all that description and all that information below the video. I do readings or would want to listen exclusively. Also, do remember to check out your other placements: Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I am making a different video on Jupiter because people have been asking me, what's up with that Jupiter? Well, it's a beautiful planet. It really is. And it has a lot of influence on us. And I think that if we really know how to utilize Jupiter, a lot of good stuff will come our way. But I will do a separate video on that, coming down sometime very soon. So hit that subscribe button so you know when it's, so you can get the alert or whatever, so you know when it's out. So you can learn a little bit more about Jupiter. Anyway, we are going to dive into it. We're going to see what's up for you here in January. It may actually expand into 2023 because this is also sort of a reading about what you can expect in 2023. Because this is the beginning, it's the launch pad where you're moving into the rest of the year, right? We tend to do that in January. We use it as a launch pad for what it is that we want to experience throughout the whole year. A lot of people, they choose a word for the whole year. I don't. I tried it, but I always felt that I constantly have to prove that word, and it just for me, it got exhausting. So I left the word behind. But I do have goals that I want to achieve. So I like to set goals for the year ahead. And I try not to be too hard on myself if I don't reach those goals, but quite often they do come to pass. So maybe you want to think about that a little bit. But that has nothing to do with your reading, which we're doing right now. So let's just start turning the cards. And we're going to do what Cancer did. We're going to start with the Ten of Cups, followed by the Five of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Wow, this is about finding alignment and all of it together, and it doesn't seem like it's coming together. Ace of Pentacles, and we got the Page of Wands. We got the Four of Wands. That's good. Fool, and we're gonna end it on Ten of Swords. Okay, that's a little tricky here because it's sort of like a mixed bag of things that are coming up for you here in the new year. I really feel that you have the opportunity to create that safe space where you can feel at home, where you could feel loved and protected with family and whatever looks like family to you. It's so different from each and every one of us. And also how you can actually sort of move forward in life with that notion that you're not alone, that you're definitely being cared for, and you are. The Five of Pentacles, it seems like there's been some mismanagement that have caught you, that has maybe have felt like a little bit of a failure. I don't necessarily see it as bad. I just see that you're moving on to something where you're going to be giving more opportunities, and you're going to see that, I think, within the next 8 weeks. of this new year. It's going to feel a little bit. It's going to feel overwhelming, as I said before. That I've been saying before. It's going to feel like a smorgasbord, and you're going to feel a little bit like a fish out of water, because it is going to sort of give you an opportunity to do things all over again. So besides the whole thing about feeling not alone in the sense of the emotional state of mind, I feel like financially there may have been some things where you could have done things better, or at least you think you could have done things better. What happens here then, you are giving these opportunities, and you allowing yourself to sit there and go, well, what am I going to do with these opportunities? It's almost like being a newborn, giving all of this. And one thing you do know is that you want stability. You don't want all of these, you don't want to be blindsided. You don't want all these curveballs, as we talked about. You want to feel, with the Four of Pentacles, you do want to feel a certain sense of stability from where you can build upon. And you do get the opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles, but remember, the Ace of Pentacles is only just in the beginning. It's just the beginning energy. You have to follow up on it on some level. And one thing I do feel that is that as soon as there's a little bit of free space, it's okay to celebrate and go out and have fun with the Page of Wands here. But also remember, don't overdo it, because then you lose sight of where it is that you really want to go. Okay, so keep it in moderation, and keep a balance there between, keep your focus now that you're getting the opportunity to start actually create that stability in the form of finances and career. Know that it's there, and then just keep your focus, because it will be very tempting to move into a place, let's party, things are going well now. So don't go overboard. Have a little bit. I mean, it's fine, everything in moderation. We always say that, right? The Four of Wands brings me to a place where, you not only the sense of stability that you want, but you also want to feel part of a family, a community, and you already have a lot of love in your life. I mean, you really do. You're very loved, and there's plenty of that going around for you. And why not? You are a wonderful Scorpio. But the Four of Wands is also this desire to settle down and know that there's somebody waiting for you when you come home. Wherever you're going. I get this image of the good old days when they travel across the sea and they just want somebody to come home to when they're done, all the way back to the Vikings, right? When they went out on their crusades, So I just been don't worry, I've just been watching Vikings on Valhalla on Netflix. Not that I'm promoting it, seriously. I don't get any money for saying that. It just made me think, like it's visceral, But you can create all of that. But what it takes of you to create all of this is a balance. You need to take a leap of faith to get to where you want to be, so you can have all of this come to fruition. Your wishes, your heart's desires. You got to take a leap of faith. And then you got the Ten of Swords here at the end, because you have been disappointed in the past. There's no doubt about it. And the leap of faith, you're afraid. Like, for me, I sense that you might be afraid of taking that leap of faith because you feel that maybe it's just a dead end. And then you're going to blame yourself even more, right? Or it's going to feel really painful. But I want to go back to the Ten of Swords. It's a mental energy. I keep saying this. It's mental energy because it's air. It doesn't have to come to fruition. And it's only when what we focus on expands. It's just the law of attraction, if you believe in that. It's the law of the universe. What we focus on expands. We get more of it, okay? So my advice to you here in January is that you have all the tools. You are loved. You're going to be able to turn that, whatever that felt like a failure when it came to money and career, you have the opportunity to turn that around. and create something new for yourself. And that's the Eight of Pentacles, that I feel that you're going to be able to create something new for yourself. It's going to feel a little overwhelming, but it is going to it can be the beginning of something new. Only if whenever you get a little bit of success there, that you don't feel like, oh my God, I'm home free, and then go partying, because it's not quite that. You really want to keep your focus there. It ties in with your stability and wanting somebody in the backland where you can come back and feel supported even more. Not just from the materialistic part of it, but also from the emotional part of it, where you have actually literally people who can embrace you and support you in that way. And they're there. I mean, they really are there. You are being given the opportunity to take a leap of faith there, and you're hesitating because when you took a leap of faith in the past, it may not have turned out exactly that way. I encourage you to take that leap of faith and know that you do not have to repeat whatever it is, or the past doesn't have to repeat itself, okay? So it's actually really beautiful, and know that you are embarking on a brand new journey here in the new year, and I just sense that, emotionally you're gonna just be ready. I mean, you are gonna understand what it is that it's going to take of you to do that. I just think you needed to hear this. As always, sometimes we already know it. We just need to hear it, and then you can embark on it. Okay. Do check out those other placements, because I really believe that there are more information there for you. So if you know your moon and rising and your Venus placement and your Jupiter placement, do check it out, because there will be messages there for you as well. Hit that like button, and I'll see you back here in February.